everyone. I'm here to show you my used envelopes that I made in my last speed up video. And I ended up doing the other ones as well. So, well, here's the one that we did. I did and showed you guys how to make it. And I figured out what I was going to put in the front, and I ended up using the paint strips from Home Depot, and I just put a little bird, cute little Bodhi bird, and I put the stickers, and I used my favorite stamp on there, and it says from Crafty Teacup. And so that's what I used for the front of that part of the envelope. And I wanted to make materials, things that are easy that you can make at home. I put my daughter as the picture, and I ended up putting a little string for my tag, and it did stick. I remember that when I did glue it, it never came off. It stuck on really good. So, and here's these papers that I did, and I got them from the unboxing, which is I'll be doing another unboxing soon on the next video. And then I put a Tim Holtz small card in there. Little birdie eggs. They're so cute. I love them. And there's the pocket. And that way you could put this in your journal. These also could just be placed in the journal. Or you can cut it from here down, and you can, just glue them to the back of your journal, or, however you want to do it. Or you can clip it with a pin, a paper clip to it. Or, or you could just put the whole thing into a pocket, into your journal. So, that's if you want to sew these in as the signatures. And you just basically put the needle through here and bring it up and put some papers in front of it, So here's the front with the acorns. And of course, this was the paper from the unboxing. So, and also made this card with a tiny little flower. And that goes in the back little pocket. Get it in there. And the little flower sticks up. It's so cute. So that was this one. The other two, moving on to this one, was the bigger envelope. And this is how it came out. Of course, I put some writing paper. You can write on the back of this tag. And that's basically what was in front of this one. And I used the green cardstock paper that I had, and I put lace right here. And some more of my favorite paper. So yeah, that's the front part. Come on, get in there. There we go. So, I know that goes in more. Like, get in there. There we go. And then opening it up here, I did write some stuff about my bird that I have at home. She is a bungee bird. I guess they call them Bodhi birds, but bungee bird. And so here's another one of these little tags that I put with the little flower. And what's interesting with this little flower is I staple it right here at the, like almost in the middle, and I flip the flower over and it catches on. So it gets that little effect where the flower, and you know that there's a paper back there. So that's that one. And a paper in the back that says the story begins. I thought that was so cute. And pretty sure this came from the Tim Holtz papers that they have at Joann's. Pretty sure they still have them because it's like one of the major things they have there. along with their plaques and stuff. And the card that we made together. Tag. Cute little tag. And to thicken it up there. That paper. And of course this. And I put a little eyelid on the top of that. And of course I put that sticker. One of those cute botanical stickers that I have. And this is on this side of the paper, and I just slid in a paper, a little brown piece of paper, but beautiful little botanical purple little leaves, and basically just open it up and you write on it. So and again, I did that same thing with the flower, and but it's a bigger flower, and this one says filed notes. And I flip it right on over, and some writing paper and a tag, which is I put a little rope to it. And as you can see, it's well made. Everything just slips in just perfectly, and I placed one of my washi tapes that I got from the unboxing, and I can write pretty much whatever I need to write there in the future. And the other one that I made, this one was the one with the pink flowers, I don't know if you remember. And I put a beautiful tag, nest in eggs, and I put a little flower right here just to correspond with the pink. And just a little, it was like, came with the Project Life cards, and I tea-dyed the heck out of this. So that's what that effect, that color, and I was really happy to see that. It came out really nice color. And I put that on the back so I can write, and this on the front. So, and opening it up, I did the teapot. I really wanted to do the teapot. I really did. But I ended up going with the acorns when I was doing the speed video talk through. I put a picture here and a picture of my journals that I made. And so here's the little teapot. Of course, I cut it down. And again, these come from Home Depot. And then they also have these booklets that have the colors. And then they have pictures. And I just cut it out and put it on. So. And I was going to paint my restroom, my bathroom, like a real soft yellow, baby yellow. Really easy to the mind, and feels really good to go into the bathroom. And see the beautiful soft yellow. So that's the color I'm definitely going for on that. But so I grabbed a whole bunch of these tags to figure out what color I had wanted. I guess the unboxing, little post-it card, and of course, writing material to write. And I just put that back there. And you know, the stuff that you can just write on here, you can write all right here. I left this open, no stickers. I can write, I wanted to write all right here. And I don't know if you guys, you know, when you write and you don't know what to write about, or if you're starting to write, or you just, when I keep saying brain dump, write anything just as your mind just flows, you know, write anything. You know, you can even switch over immediately to something else, another conversation. Nobody reads it but you, and it means a lot, and, you know, you're just releasing stuff. So, you know, so that's basically why I call it brain dump, because I just throw everything, you know, so yeah, if that was a tip on writing. But, and sometimes, it's much easier when you write about your children or your family or your mom, your dad, and it just flows. You know, it's so much easier. So here we go. Here's the front, and I ended up with the rose that says bloom, and writing space to write, and it's so cute. It has a little bunny that peeks out right there. A little bunny. I hate to cover it up, but when I do pull this out to write, you know, I see the little bunny looking at me. And I went with that phone number paper to put your phone numbers. You know, a lot of us, we have cell phones. I know you can upload stuff to the cloud or whatever, but there's some private numbers you just want to make sure you have written down, you know, just in case cell phone breaks and you have not memorized, you know, put the, you know, phone numbers of emergency numbers like for your mom, your dad, you know, stuff like that. So I just kind of figured to put it in there. Maybe you can write, you know, about them. Your feelings. And then I made this, one of the tags, and of course it's a Tim Holtz thing with the butterflies in the back. And I did a bigger eyelid on there, which is, I thought that came out so much better. So I might just start doing the bigger eyelids. So here we go. And that's all 3 of them that I did. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it was easy. I hope the speed video that I did was, you know, simple and I explained it right. Any comments at the bottom you guys decide to write, definitely will be more clear if you know, or it's something you didn't understand. But definitely answer those questions. So what I wanted to do was to show you guys how to make the little tabs. So these little tabs right here. These ones. So get these papers out. Hold pictures. Okay, so what you do is, I guess I'll go with the flowers. I'm going to bring this up close, of course, and that way you can see. And basically you punch out your circle, and then what you want to do is fold it in half. You guys see this? There you go. And then you have to have, well, and it doesn't matter, just as long as you have a hole puncher with a bigger circle and a hole puncher with a smaller circle. So that's all you really need. Doesn't matter what sizes, but your circle will be much larger or better. I feel it's all really cool if it's bigger or smaller. You can put the bigger eyelids on. So basically when you come to the smaller one, you see that center. There's a center in there, right in the middle. When you put this in, you want it to peek right in that center. Right there. Let me make sure I got it. And then you punch it. Okay, so do not turn it around this way. You have to flip the paper around. And then you do the same thing. I guess the really important part is to flip the paper around. That's what's important. And again, I have it right there. And you just eyeball it. And you got your little tab. And it's going to come out looking like this. So I'm going to put that one down. I'm going to do a pink one. A baby blue one. I'm so sorry. Baby blue flower. Get colorblind. And I'm going to try doing this one really fast. Flip the paper. And tap. So you're going to need one of these, or they have the longer ones, like a crocodile, much longer. And it's very simple. There's little holes right here to punch holes in. And you don't want to bring the holes low because that's where you're going to put the paper through. And you punch little hole on there. And here's these. I'm going to put a gold one so maybe you can actually see it. Put put it in the... And then you punch it. There we go. And there we go. And so what you're left with is, you open it. Come on. Wow. Let me bend it a little bit. And open. There we go. You end up with this. And so basically you put the glue here, glue stick, and glue here. And then, let's see, let me get the glue. I'm gonna put it, I guess, on this one. And you want to put glue on this side and glue on the other side. And you put the little tab right on there. And so when you put the tab, this is the important part, is you see the little peak right there? You want to put that peak right there where the paper is. Right, so basically it looks like the paper just goes whoop. Just like if it's been cut out perfectly. Coarse bone together. I think that's the word. And you put pressure, and then you end up with that. So, all from 2 hole punchers. It doesn't matter what size, as long as one circle's smaller and this one is bigger. That's all. And of course, I can cut this down around the edges and can easily make a card out of this, you know, by evening it out. Even though it's, you know, I could fix that later. And the flowers. So basically, if you were going to make a tag, we could pretend that this was going to go into a pocket, and this was the pocket. And I want to put a flower, and let's put a green flower. So you get your flower punch, and they have a lot of flower punches at Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, you know, and different types of flowers. So it doesn't matter what flower. So we got the green flower. And you just put the flower like right here in the middle, just where it peeks out. Because you got to remember that you're going to get a paper that's going to go underneath. And that way the flower will stick out if you're putting it into a pocket. And you get, I use a stapler. Doesn't matter what kind of stapler you use. I put the staple on it because I think it's cute. It's like the same form. Doesn't matter if the staple's straight or not, but it's the same form as an eyelid. That's what it is. Just gives that effect. And like a junk journal, you know. And let's say this was your pocket. Let's do this pocket. Let's pretend this was your cute little pocket on your paper or on your book or your journal. And you slip it right down there. Now, let it know, the higher you put the flower, the higher you can do that. But the flower overlaps. And there we go. So that's how you do the little flower tabs. And these are all the ones that I punched out and made. So I hope that was a helpful little tip. Next time I'm going to be doing an unboxing again. So I'll see you then. Take care and thank you for watching. Bye.